Good afternoon, everyone. Today we will discuss about mixing of the air, mixing of the in air conditioning process. As we know that we have to maintain cooling inside room or in space of any hall or room or house or some laboratories where some research work going on to maintain particular condition to carry on some industrial process. For all these, we have to maintain cooling conditions as well as properties of air. So, to maintain cooling, we have to mix room air, already cooled air of the room, and from outside, that is a fresh air coming from the outside, and already cooled air from the inside of the space mixed together, and it will reach some intermediate temperature and conditions, and we have to find out such intermediate conditions of the air after mixing, and that mixed air will flow over the cooling coil, which is maintained at lower temperature at dew point temperature or from the below the dew point temperature, so that after mixing air will pass over the cooling coil and it will further cool down. In this process, cooling will occur, and also humidification will also occur. So for all these cases, we have to find out condition of the air, and that is the purpose of the discussion. Mixing of air is very very important, and we have to find out what is the intermediate temperature, intermediate enthalpy, intermediate absolute humidity, and intermediate enthalpy, intermediate specific volume. So all these things we are going to discuss. I think this will help you understanding the air conditioning problem, and it will make you easy to find out properties from psychrometric chart, because we will take one question, and that question I will try to solve by using a psychrometric chart. That psychrometric chart I will again draw and explain you how to find out these conditions. So first we define what is a mixing. So take a condition that some outside air mixed together with the inside air. Take a diagram of mixing. So this is a schematic for the drawing. As you know that suppose a point is here A and another stream mix at B. Stream 1, stream 2, that is 3. Here temperature is T1 and MA1, T2, MA2, omega 1 and omega 2. Here enthalpy is H1, H2, omega 3 and T3. So stream, there are two streams, stream 1, stream 2. Stream 1 and stream 2. 1, 1, 2, 2. If stream 1, here if stream 1 is coming, stream 1, stream 1, if stream 2, and after mixing it will come out. So here mass is MA1, temperature, dry volume is T1, specific humidity omega 1, and enthalpy H1. Here MA2 is mass flow rate, omega 2 is a specific humidity, T2 is a temperature, dry bulb temperature, and H2 is enthalpy. After mixing it will become F3, MA3, omega 3 and T3. These we have to find from the psychrometric chart also. Here we show specific humidity chart omega, kg of water vapor per kg of dry air per kg of dry air, and here we will show enthalpy in dim diagram. These are only symbolic diagram of the enthalpy because we have to only explain. So at this point, this is omega 1 and this is omega 2 and process is AB. Stream A is mixed with stream 2. Here you can see stream A, point A and B, and this will be C, point C. Suppose it is reaching at point C. After mixing two streams, one stream from A and one stream from B, and air will become, total mass will be equal to Ma3 equal to Ma1 plus Ma2, because this is a general mass conservation formula. You know that total mass will be equal to Ma1 plus Ma2, and you see omega 1 is the initial specific humidity and omega 2 is a final specific humidity, and omega 3 after reaching here, that will be omega 3. That omega 3 we have to find out, and accordingly here enthalpy is HA enthalpy will be equal to here HB, and here enthalpy will be equal to SC. So how the intermediate enthalpy we can find? How we can find out specific humidity omega 3 and omega 1, omega 2 are given, and temperature, corresponding temperature will be here at B2 equal to TB, and here equal to T1, TA. These are temperature of dry bulb. You can also denote T1, T2, but here by symbol we are defining these temperature. TA is temperature at point A, TB is temperature of point B of the air two stream A and B. So T1 you can see it is a TA, and T2 equal to TB, and TC equal to T3, because we are defining at point C what is temperature. After mixing these two streams, what will be final temperature? So simple equation is there. For finding out simple equation there, you know that MA1 and omega 1 plus MA2 omega 2 equal to MA3 omega 3. Simple. MA3 mass of the air multiplied by specific humidity of the air at that point plus mass of the air at point 2 B and specific humidity at point 2. You can see omega 1. Okay, omega 3 निकालना है. We have to find out omega 3. So omega 3 equal to MA1 omega 1 plus MA2 omega 2 upon MA3. Simply this is very simple logic you can apply for finding out specific humidity at C. After mixing, what will be specific humidity? Omega 3 equal to MA1 omega 1 plus MA2 omega 2 upon MA3 omega 3. Simply you can also apply this for the finding out enthalpy at point C. After mixing, what will be enthalpy at point C? H3. You can find out this enthalpy simply MA1 mass into specific humidity HA plus MA2 specific humidity. अब यहाँ पर 1 ही ले सकते हैं. 1 H2 equal to MA3 into specific humidity H3. So H3 equal to MA1 H1 plus MA2 H2 upon MA3. Here MA3. Here MA means mass of air at 3.3. If it is only suffix, A is a suffix, M stands for the mass of air, 3 means 8.3, MA3 equal to mass conservation law MA1 plus MA2. So these two values you can get by using this simple equation. If we consider that specific heats are not varying under given conditions, then we can also apply for temperature T3. MA3 equal to MA1 T1 plus MA2 T2. So T3 equal to MA1 T1 plus MA2 T2 upon. There are three questions you can use for finding out given at point C. You can find out this. Once you get T3 and you get any two values, omega 3 and F3 or omega 3 T3, you can find out other values. Any value you can get. If you can find out any two values, third value for example, if you know omega 3 and F3, you can find out T3 and wet bulb temperature, because wet bulb temperature lines are passing like this. At this point from where wet bulb temperature lines are passing, so by using mixing equation, you can find out intermediate values H3, omega 3 and T3. T3 stands for dry bulb temperature. So using these values, you can find out other values. So here we will solve one mixing problem that will make you understand how to find out solution of the given question. So let us try one mixing problem. First we dictate a problem and then we will draw. We will draw a psychometric chart. This psychometric chart will be approximate chart, because drawing a psychometric chart just to make you feel comfortable how to use psychometric chart. Actual values I can't draw here. it will take a lot of time, but values are near. You will find values are near about what I'm trying to draw, and what we will try to find out solution of the given problem. You will find it is just 10 to 20% error you can find because approximate, and then draw psychometric chart, and then find out solution. So first you see the question. 30 meter cube per minute of the stream of moist air mixed with 12 meter cube per minute of the second stream at the 25 degrees centigrade dry bulb temperature and 18 degrees centigrade wet bulb temperature. Barometric pressure is 1 atmospheric. Barometric pressure is 1 atmospheric. Determine the dry bulb and wet bulb temperature of the resulting mixture. तो जो resulting mixture अभी जो मिक्सचर की प्रॉब्लम हुआ था, तो resulting mixture की प्रॉब्लम निकालने के लिए we have to find out from given data. तो stream 1 and stream 2. stream 1 के लिए कंडीशन क्या दिया हुआ? V दिया हुआ 30 मीटर क्यूब, stream 1 and stream 2. So let us draw psychometric chart first, so that it will make this problem easy for you. So I will draw psychometric chart here, just a roughly psychometric chart, but it is very closer to actual psychometric chart. Try to see how we draw psychometric chart here. This is a block diagram of psychometric chart. Block diagram. Here I will draw scale of the specific humidity. Scale of the specific humidity. These are bigger lines. 0.002, 0.006, 0.008. 0.010, 0.012, 0.014, 0.016, 0.018, 0.020, 0.022. kg of water vapor, kg of water vapor per kg of dry air. This is unit of the specific humidity. And let us divide these values between two so that you can find out easily approximate values. These are midpoints. And first line that I will draw will be dry bulb temperature line. These are dry bulb temperature lines. Dry bulb temperature lines. Vertical lines are dry bulb temperature lines. 0, -10, 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 50. DVT, dry bulb temperature, degree centigrade. So these are vertical lines, these are dry bulb temperature lines, and then we will draw wet bulb temperature lines. Wet bulb. These are almost 45 degree lines. 45 degree lines. These are wet bulb temperature lines, inclined 45 degree almost. These are wet bulb temperature lines. WBT, WBT. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 degree centigrade. These are wet bulb temperature lines. WBT, WBT. And next I will draw that are specific volume lines. They are almost 60 degree inclined. Specific volume lines. I will extend up to here. Specific volume lines so that you can easily get idea. Specific volume lines. They are specific volume lines. 0.78, 0.8, 0.82, 0.84, 0.86, 0.88, 0.9, 0.92. These are specific volume lines. They are denoted by V, small v, meter cube per kg. Unit of the specific volume is meter cube per kg. So these are specific volume lines. Then I will draw specific humidity lines, absolute humidity lines. This is the specific humidity lines. We will extend up to these are specific humidity lines. Next we will draw relative humidity lines. Relative humidity lines. Relative humidity lines by using green color. 20%, 40%, 50%, no 60% ज़्यादा हो गया. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. So these are, I think it become complex, little bit complex but it's okay. And one now we require enthalpy. Enthalpy. If we get enthalpy scale 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and 60. Divide this scale so that we can get mid values. So enthalpy H equal to kilojoule per kg. Kilojoule per kg. So now, according to given data, inlet stream. First, we find out the values for the inlet stream. Inlet stream is given. Inlet stream का stream वन के लिए stream A के लिए कंडीशन क्या है? दिस इज stream वन. stream वन के लिए कितना दिया हुआ है? V equal to given 30 meter cube per minute. And I think इसका DVT दिया हुआ है. DVT दिया हुआ है. ड्राई बल्ब टेम्परेचर दिया हुआ है. ड्राई बल्ब टेम्परेचर इज गिवन 15 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड एंड वेट बल्ब दिया हुआ है 18 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. स्ट्रीम वन एंड स्ट्रीम टू का दिया हुआ है. इफ स्ट्रीम टू बी इज गिवन 12 मीटर क्यूब पर मिनट एंड T2 दिया हुआ है 25 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड 25 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड एंड T2 डैश दिया हुआ है 3 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड. दीज आर वैल्यूज गिवन. यहाँ पर हमने ले दिया था थोड़ा सा छूट गया था. यहाँ पर वी हैव लेफ्ट ड्राई बल्ब टेम्परेचर 15 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड एट स्टीम वन एंड वेट बल्ब टेम्परेचर दिया हुआ है 18 डिग्री सेंटीग्रेड फॉर स्टीम वन. And from this given data, you see that values you will find specific volume. Without specific volume, you can't get mass of the stream. So you have to find out mass because actually we have to find out MA3. MA3 equal to MA1 plus MA2. After mixing, what will be final mass flow rate of the stream? So find out from given data DVT 15 degree centigrade stream 1 and specific volume कितना होगा उसके लिए and enthalpy कितना होगा. We have to find out enthalpy here. stream 1 लिए H1 and here for stream 2 H2. So from given data 50 degree centigrade dry bulb temperature 15 degree centigrade it will be around between this one and wet bulb दिया हुआ 18 degree centigrade 18. So between this one you will find here value 15 and 20 here. So around spacing volume that where 15 this line will cut here at this point and this point. So from given this is a way of drawing psychometric chart, but in actual problem you don't require to draw psychometric chart because you have psychometric charts. You can't afford to draw psychometric chart. It will time consuming and you will get psychometric chart. From psychometric chart you can find out values. So for stream 1, here purpose of this drawing of psychometric chart is to make you familiar about the drawing various lines of the psychometric properties. Here it is given that stream 1 and stream 2. For stream 1, I want to say for stream 1 conditions are given. From stream 1 conditions are given and for stream 1 T1 equal to T1 means dry bulb temperature 15 degree centigrade and T1 dash equal to wet bulb temperature. It is given 13 degree centigrade and omega 1. From these two conditions, given conditions, and we have also known V1 equal to 30 meter cube per minute. So this volume will require only to find out mass flow rate. From this data and from this data T1 15 degree centigrade dry bulb temperature, this line will be like here and wet bulb temperature you have to find between 15 and 20. So this value you can get V1 specific value V1 equal to from the data 0.827 meter cube per kg and H1 you find here. From getting point here, you can find H1 from here. That will be equal to 36.85 kilojoule per kg. So H1 you can get after getting intersection from these two values. T1 dry bulb and wet bulb, you get intersection at this point here, and you will find enthalpy by using drawing parallel line from the wet bulb, because enthalpy lines are always parallel to wet bulb temperature. So after getting intersection from T1 and T1 dash, you will get all values. B1 equal this one, H1 equal this one, and for stream 2, values are given. T2 equal to 25 degree centigrade and T2 dash equal to 13 degree centigrade, and again T2 is given 25 degree centigrade. This point will be like this here between, and T2 dash 13 degree centigrade. You will find here value at this point cross section, and from here you can find out enthalpy, and you can find out the specific humidity, you can find out a specific volume between these two specific volume lines. These are two specific volume lines, these one. So all values you can get from the psychrometric chart. So here from psychrometric chart we have already calculated, so that we can save time, and that is B2 equal to 0.859 meter cube per kg, and S2 equal to 51.1 kilojoule per kg. These are values, and omega 2 specific volume omega 2 equal to 0.01 kg of water vapor per kg of dry air. So these values you can get. Now nothing now remains. इसके बाद things become very easier. So all values you can get. First you find out you have to find out omega 2 and H2. Omega 2 equal to already we have defined formula equal to H2. Let us see, first we find out Ma1 Ma2, because we require Ma1 and Ma2. So Ma1 equal to V1 upon small v1, that is equal to v1 via what 30 meter cube upon small v1 0.827, and ma2 equal to v2 upon small v2 specific volume, that is 12 meter cube per kg, 12 upon v2 via 0.859. So that these are values already we have calculated. Ma1 36.2. This was 36.2 kg per minute, and this was 13.9 kg per minute. So you get now values equal to Ma3 equal to Ma1 plus Ma2 equal to 36.2 plus 13.9, that is equal to total mass equal to 50.1 kg. 50.1 kg dry air, that is dry air per minute. Quantity will be equal to per minute. So now you get omega. So next thing that we have to find out omega 3. Omega 3 equal to Ma1 omega 1 plus Ma2 omega 2 upon Ma3. So omega 3 equal to already we have calculated all values from the psychrometric chart. So that is 36.2 into 0.0084 plus 13.9 into 0.01 upon total mass कितना होगा इसका, already we have 50.1. This value you will get 0.00856 kg of water vapor per kg of dry air. This is the value that you have calculated by using formula. Now you can find out F3 by using same equation that we have derived for the mixing, that is H1 Ma1 plus H2 Ma2 upon Ma3. So putting these values that we have calculated from the psychrometric chart, that we have derived from that we have determined from psychrometric chart from given information. This will be equal to 36.2 into 36.85 plus 13.9 into 51.1 upon 50.1. So this value you will get 40.8 kilojoule per kg of dry air. So now you get two values, S3, omega 3 equal to 0.00856 and S3 equal to 40.8 from these two values, because in psychometric chart you note these two values S3 from here, that is equal to around 40.8. Here you can get this value 40.8. Draw parallel line. 40.8, draw parallel line to weightable temperature, and then omega 3, that is equal to 0.0856. You will get here somewhere in this point 0.086. Here you will find here the values and draw vertical line to find out dry bulb temperature, and parallel to enthalpy lines. Here you will get point, and parallel to weightable temperature line you will get weightable temperature. So from this diagram, because these 2 points on psychometric chart will create a intersection, and from intersection you can locate dry bulb temperature. You will drop from intersection point vertical line parallel to dry bulb, and here you draw another parallel line parallel to weightable temperature line, and you can find out these two values that is required. So from equation you get a T3 equal to 17.5 degrees centigrade and T3 dash equal to 14.5 degrees centigrade. Actual values are not here for the diagram. I have constructed diagram only for making you understand. Process is same, but values may differ. The only thing that you have to do in this kind of problem, in mixing problem, by using mixing question, you find out enthalpy and specific humidity. And from the enthalpy and specific humidity, you can locate intersection point, and from intersection point, you can find out dry bulb temperature, specific volume, and wet bulb temperature. Any values that are available in psychometric chart, all values you can get by getting intersection point from any two values. कुछ जो बेसिक चीजें होती हैं वो आपको समझना होगा, जैसे कि इस क्वेश्चन में दिया था वॉल्यूम फ्लो रेट दिया हुआ था, तो वॉल्यूम फ्लो रेट अगर दिया हुआ V दिया हुआ है तो उसके लिए आप स्पेसिफिक वॉल्यूम निकालेंगे, स्पेसिफिक वॉल्यूम निकालेंगे तभी मास मिल पाएगा। मास इक्वल क्या होता है, वॉल्यूम अपॉन स्पेसिफिक वॉल्यूम। इस क्वेश्चन में जो वॉल्यूम फ्लो रेट दिया हुआ था, वॉल्यूम फ्लो रेट अपॉन स्पेसिफिक वॉल्यूम, और स्पेसिफिक वॉल्यूम जो होता है वो दिया होता है साइकोमेट्री में। तो इस क्वेश्चन में थोड़ा सा जो कॉम्प्लेक्सिटी थी वो थी कि volume from given volume flow rate you have to find out specific found out to mass flow rate, and volume flow rate are given and specific volume you have to find out from these lines. तो जो given information था, from given information you get intersection points. So this is easy question, and next topic we will discuss is sensible heat factor. So in next we will discuss heating, latent sensible heating, cooling, because in any building we have to maintain cooling by removing addition or removal of the moisture and heating or cooling. Either we require heating or cooling. So heating and cooling load and latent load we will discuss tomorrow or next class. Thank you very much. I think today's discussion will help you to understand problems on refrigeration and air conditioning, particularly air conditioning, how to find out values, psychrometric properties of air from the psychrometric chart, and by using these values you can find out intermediate condition of the air after mixing, and from this intermediate condition we can find out final heating and cooling loads. Thank you very much for watching, and if you like, please share and subscribe, and also make a comment on what you are feeling, whether you are able to understand or feel some difficulty in understanding. So please mention your comment. Thank you very much.